the same class. She really didn't like me at first. I mean, she barely noticed me. A couple years later, we ended up moving to the same apartment complex. We ran into each other on the elevator. It was like a reunion.
And then he offered to take my groceries upstairs. After that, we spent almost every day together. I'd say he's my best friend. Well, was my best friend. That all changed later in the relationship. I started seeing texts and pictures from other people on his phone, and I wasn't even angry until he began to mix up his stories. He lied to me. One night, I even saw someone else in his bed, and he just told me to leave. I regret not staying there and fighting and yelling at him, but I guess I was just too angry and too hurt. That night, I went back to my room and I contemplated my life and whether or not it was worth it to live it anymore if he wasn't in it. I think I went a while without talking to you, and then you said it again. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. You know how sometimes when you repeat words over and over again, they just start to sound funny? You kept breaking my heart over and over again.
I'm sorry. There was a point where everything was changing, and I was learning to accept who I was becoming. At that time, we were fighting constantly. I just couldn't talk to you. I don't know, maybe I was being selfish or stupid, I don't know, but I couldn't talk to you. I had no one to turn to until he showed up.
Did you love him? Did you love him?
I don't know. All I know is that he was there for me at a time where I was most vulnerable, and he helped me figure out who I was.
So you did love him. Did you even love me at all?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I have no idea where my head was at. Why didn't you just leave? I was horrible to you.
I don't know, maybe because I thought I was in love? I guess I was just naive. I still don't understand how you could
what?
Be with someone else while you were with me.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
How did you even look me in the eyes and tell me that you cared?
Because I couldn't admit to you that I couldn't admit to myself. Look, it had more to do with me figuring out who I truly was. I wanted to commit, but I couldn't. Not to you, not to anyone.
Sometimes I just wish you would have told me. You know, maybe it would have helped.
Hey, listen, there is nothing that you could have done to help me figure out who I am. This was my journey and my fault. I was beyond lucky to have even had someone like you in the first place.
I forgive you. But I think it's time we both move on. And we have to accept that it's over. It's really over.
Thank you.